Hello Internet, it's me again, for more videos, obviously. Anyway, I decided to make a very quick, short video I'm going to a comic convention this weekend, and I just want to make a very quick video about this that happened. This is the otakuUSA Sailor Moon special cover, and inside this volume, there is a Sailor Moon article about basically Sailor Moon coming back. Now, otakuUSA is a bi-monthly magazine, so every 2 months there's a new magazine. So I do believe that this... I'm pretty sure, I'm 95% sure this article was written before Sailor Moon Crystal came out. They don't have any info on Sailor... They have one little... That's basically their Sailor Moon Crystal thing. This thing is basically about Sailor Moon Classic. And it's not really about that as much as what Sailor Moon has done to us as a society. And I wanted to make a quick video about this because there are people talking about it, but not as many as there should be. Recently there was a article posted on, I can't remember what website it was, but basically it was like why Sailor Moon is anti-feminist. And that article made me extremely mad. It was obviously written by someone who's never seen the show. And the thing that really was my tipping point is they said, apparently it's sexist for a female to want to get married and have children. Apparently that's a big no-no in the whole feminist agenda. But if a guy wants to do that, oh, more power to him. That annoyed me so much. It is okay if your dream is to get married and have children. That is perfectly fine. There is nothing stopping you from not being able to do that. It's okay to have that dream. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. That was the thing that flipped me out. Yeah, that's Usagi's dream, but it's not the rest of the Scouts' dreams. Amy wants to be a doctor. Jupiter, well, she wants to get married, but she also wants to be a cook. It's really weird. Uranus wants to be a race car driver. Neptune wants to be a freaking musician. It's not sexist. Ugh. Anyway, so it was nice for to read this article. And it was about this this writer. Her name is Brittany Vincent, and her experience with Sailor Moon, and how it changed her, how it turned her around. And I'm not going to go too in depth because you should go buy it and read it yourself. I think it's, you know, go support this magazine. It's a really nice article. They have so many great lines. Like they have one about they gave me a world of romantic slits and go ahead to fantasize about my life, not my own. That being a woman in a realm of cartoons and anime didn't have to be a negative thing. Which I looked it up because I don't remember the 1990s very well. I mean, I was really young. There wasn't really any female superheroes in the 1990s. Wonder Woman had just got, because in the 80s, they turned Wonder Woman into a servant, basically slave, of a monk, and she had lost all of her powers. She just became pathetic. And in the 90s, she kind of started getting her, you know, greatness back, but there wasn't really anything out there, and there were 0 all-female teams. 0. Not a single one. So, in the Game Informer Super Replay, they were talking about how in the 90s there weren't many female role models. So, it was good that Sailor Moon came by and did all this fantastic stuff. And it explains stuff that I didn't actually know, like why Deke only licensed 2. I thought they went out of business, and they changed it for educational purposes. I actually prefer the Deke dub over 3 and 4. I think 3 has like the best story, but Season 2 is like the highlight of the English dub of Sailor Moon. So, yeah, this article basically just goes on. A lot of cartoon heroines were being slapstick humor or always going after the man and never doing what they wanted. And Sailor Moon was the very first character to actually do that. Yes, she was trying to court Tuxedo Mask, but that wasn't really her main goal, especially later on in the series. It was a very good article. Like, it was touching, touchy-feely. I liked it. I think it was, as articles go, 10 out of 10. much better than that crappy feminist one. Anti-feminist one. There's just... She also has another line in here that describes Sailor Moon. It was in the shoujo magazine, but it also grabbed the audience of boys. How male and female can relate to these characters, and that's another thing that makes Sailor Moon so unique. That it doesn't matter who you are, you can find some character to relate to. I really like Venus. Me and Venus, we'd probably be bros. And Tuxedo Mask, come on. Best character in the whole show. Probably the best, at least number 6 on top 5 anime male characters of all time. And it was nice. It was a very nice article. I know I've said that several times. I can't emphasize how nice this article was. Now, it wasn't, ground-shattering, like, oh my goodness, hold the phone. If you don't read it, you'll probably live. But I think everyone should read it. It's a nice article about what Sailor Moon did for someone. And I know a lot of people, especially seeing that What Sailor Moon Did For Me contest that Anime News Network held, it's affected me. It's affected people I know. It changes people. And I think in this day and age where all of our heroes and TV shows have to be dark and gloomy, it's nice to see Sailor Moon, a beacon of light. Like, I don't like the Man of Steel movie. Not at all. It was awful because it was too dark. I'm glad to see that Sailor Moon, because there aren't... A lot of animes are starting to go towards... Even Madoka Magica, which I do think is a good anime, it's a magical girl anime, but it's a dark one. And I'm glad Sailor Moon is still keeping its dark edge from the manga, but it's also getting the bright and happiness from the original anime. Wow, this video is a lot longer than I planned it to be. So I'm very glad to see Sailor Moon in an era where we have to have everything dark and gloomy or it's not good. And I'm glad Sailor Moon is showing people, hey, it can be bright and happy. The good guys can win. It's okay if the good guys win. So, all in all, great article. Lovely. I found this at Hastings, where I live. There's a store of comic book stores called Hastings, Northwest region of the United States. People have been picking up at Barnes & Noble, Borders. One had one at a Walmart. So, wherever you can see them. Also, if you go to the otakuUSA website, you can buy them for like $5. I don't remember what I think shipping was $3. So, I think I paid $6 for this. Yeah, I paid $6, so you're basically paying the same thing. It's also in Canada, as I recently found out. So, yes, great article. Lovely. Go support otakuUSA. They gave us a fantastic article. That's all for today. Have fun. I'll be doing Fandemonium 2014 coverage. And I hope to see some of you there. Bye. Say bye, Luna. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.